So again, I now have to bring you another story about Trevor Bauer, about the situation, the bull crap situation that he is in. So Trevor Bauer, this weekend I reported, and other people like Dodger Blue, MLB Insider, Dodgers Nation, everybody has been reporting, was accused of sexual assault by a psycho woman, Bauer's lawyers then released text messages between the two people, between these two adults, although if you can call her an adult, you've got problems. But they they released the two text messages between the two of them. Then he was placed on administrative leave, and I will post that video in the description for you, and you can check that out. And now Dave Roberts has come out and said he doesn't know if Trevor Bauer is going to start anytime soon. Now, here is exactly why. And it is because the MLB and fuckface dumbass Rob Manfred, who sucks ass at being an MLB commissioner, the CEO of the MLB, he needs to get out, honestly. They are investigating. They are talking to the young lady's lawyers, and then they wish to speak to her directly. So they're doing their own investigation. Again, they're acting as the police, right? And they've done this to players in the past, and it's unfortunate. There needs to be justice for all these players, including Bauer. And then they want to speak to her directly. And as for Bauer, they don't want to speak to him directly. It seems like Rob Manfred and the MLB are against Trevor Bauer. But for a bitch who just wants his money, we need to talk to her. Okay. And by the way, if this was like Serena Williams and some dude came out and said, "Oh my God, she assaulted me. She did this, she did that," and then this was the exact situation, Serena Williams' lawyers released text messages, I'd be like, this, and it proved that he asked for it or whatever. I'd be like, motherfucker, shut the fuck up. You just want her millions and millions of dollars. Shut up. Right? Psycho. So, but she's married, so that's not going to happen. But you never know. There's crazy asses out there like this one. Now, my thought is, so they say, well, any conversations we have with Trevor Bauer, that could be subpoenaed by the Pasadena Police Department and the district attorney. Don't you think your conversation could be subpoenaed now with this bitch? Are you kidding? This is the poorest excuse I've ever heard. You don't want to talk to Trevor Bauer because you don't want to talk to Trevor Bauer. You don't want to get both sides of the story because Rob Manfred doesn't like getting both sides of the story. Rob Manfred doesn't like holding people accountable that aren't the Los Angeles Dodgers. Just ask the Houston Astros, who got to keep their World Series championship ring, their rings, their trophy, their banner. They got to, they lost a couple draft picks and the manager was fired. None of the players were banned. They weren't banned from baseball. They didn't have a 1-year ban. They didn't have none of that. They didn't have no matter how good you do, you can't get to the playoffs. They didn't have none of that. But when it's the Dodgers, anytime. Now look, what else can you expect from the MLB? They're dumbasses who came up with a sticky stuff policy, foreign substances policy, that even all the players from the Reds, from the Royals, from the Chiefs, from the Padres, from the Angels to the Dodgers to everybody, Giants, the Yankees, everybody said this is bull. But no, then you got this. Now look, Trevor Bauer, the lady had filed a restraining order against Trevor Bauer. Now that hearing is going to be on July 23rd. I hope this judge sees a bunch of bullshit, but this is what it's like when you are an MLB superstar with $30 million to your name and you invite some dumbass to your ritzy home. Nice, Trevor Bauer ain't in some fucking 2-bedroom condo. No, if he has a condo, it is awesome. Right, it's decked out, but he's in a house because he has the money to afford an $800,000, a $2 million, a $3 million. Fuck, a $10 million house. He has the money to afford it. And this dumbass who doesn't realize there's the internet and that that she's supposed to be an adult, and if there was assault, to report this, she's just gonna go after his money. This is why whenever you're wealthy and you have a man and you're gonna bring him over and he's your casual partner, ladies, don't be bringing him to your nice, rich ass house. You take him to an apartment you rent and say, this is my home. And guys, it's the same way. If you got a casual partner, man or woman, doesn't matter. You don't bring them to your nice, rich ass Bel Air home or Beverly Hills mansion or Bel Air mansion. You bring them to an apartment and say, this is my home. Regular apartment. I know it's tough to be you and regular neighbors. But even if you're not famous, you're just a rich accountant, you're a rich business owner. No one knows you. Just get and then you have a car like a Camry or a Chrysler, and you take it and you say, this is my car. Because then they're gonna know they can come after you, right? So and there's a lot more to that argument. And so, but now here's the other thing. They say, well, like we've done with other players under criminal investigation, we put them on indefinite leave. This guy has criminal charges. Well, not charges, but is under criminal investigation, has not been arrested for felony assault, which is what he's under investigation for, and has not faced any charges. And yet, they're still making the decision that just because they're fucktards and they're the MLB, they can do whatever they want. This is incredible. This is effing incredible. And now this puts the Dodgers in a problem because they now need to activate another starter. Is it Jimmy Nelson or David Price or Josiah Gray? Josiah Gray started yesterday. He went 2 innings, had struck out 6, had 1 punch out. So, and it clocked in at 93, 95 miles an hour. I think 96 was the max. I don't know. Might have been 95. But that's what the radar gun got. But the problem is he had a shoulder pinching. So, he's already injured. David Price, Jimmy Nelson, same thing. You ramp them up this time in the season, this late in the season, the first 162 games since 2019. Guess what? You're going to have a problem. They're going to get injured. So, this means the Dodgers need a trade because, look, Tony Gonsolin's doing all right, but he ain't starter material, right? Julio Urias, he's having a bit of problems. I think personally it's for that grip, but who knows? Players have had enough time to get used to it. I bet you they're practicing in the batting cage or in the hitting, the pitching cage, whatever it is. I'm not that knowledgeable, but I bet they're practicing. Maybe they're still not used to it, but who knows? And then you have Brusdar Graterol, who could possibly do it, but again, you still need another arm. Keibert Ruiz, Jose Barrios, someone. So, now this leads the Dodgers to an impossible decision, and it's all because and by the way, Dustin May is also injured. So that's a problem there too. Everybody on the Dodgers organization and the roster is injured. So, or just not doing well enough. So there you go. That's the latest news about Trevor Bauer and where the Dodgers are now. That's how hypocritical the MLB is. That's how stupid Rob Manfred is. He's a dumbass. But there you go. Trevor Bauer, under investigation by the MLB. Doc not sure if he's going to put him in yet or at all, or if he's indefinitely on administrative leave. We have no idea. I'm sure I'm going to bring that to you soon.